Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome each and every one of you for this open day, Masters in Business Administration of Marketing, organized by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome all of the participants who are here today joining us for the open day. And also, I would like to welcome all the distinguished guests who are here today, those who have joined with us for this open day. So I would like to welcome each and every one of you once again for this open day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, or SLIM, is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketers, which was founded in 1970 and subsequently incorporated by an act of parliament in 1980, recognizing it as the national body for marketing and a not-for-profit organization as well. We're mandated to uplift the marketing profession in Sri Lanka, providing marketing studies and conducting many national level events and projects as well. So SLIM is governed by a council of management and an executive committee headed by a president and composed of professionals from numerous industries working in an honorary capacity. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the MBA, or the Master's Business Administration in Marketing, offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing in collaboration with the Wrexham Glenda University. SLIM offers you a well-recognized British MBA, recognized by the University Grant Commission, and it's a fast-track program, and it has been exclusively introduced for the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, or the SLIM PG holders, and also for CIM UK qualified students as well. Right, so with that introduction, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite one of our representatives from Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing to welcome you all on behalf of SLIM. Now, she holds 17 years of experience in advertising, insurance, and education industries, and 15 years in managerial capacity with sales and marketing experience. With many awards and accolades to accompany her years of experience, she now holds the position of Deputy General Manager at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Mihirini Fonseca, Deputy General Manager, Business Development, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Thank you, Oshada. Hope I'm audible. Oshada? Hope you all can hear.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Once again, good morning to all of you. And I would like to welcome today for this MBA inauguration, Mr. Sanath Senanayake, CEO, Executive Director of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and also our lecturer, Dr. Isuru Manavadu, Senior Lecturer, Faculty of Management and Studies and Commerce, Jayawardhanapura University, and also Ms. Ureshi Dias, Manager International Business at SLIM. And all the participants who have joined today, thank you very much for joining today for the inauguration. And I know most of you all have completed your postgraduate studies at SLIM or CIM. Today I would like to give you a small brief before you all start the program, what SLIM is all about. Because for some of you, it might, because this might be the first time that you all have joined a SLIM program. So let me give you a very brief introduction what SLIM is. Yes, Lahir, you can go to the next slide. As Oshada introduced also, SLIM, the national body of marketing. Lahiru, you can go to the next slide. It's incorporated by an Parliament Act. And also, other than now, today you all have joined for the education programs. So other than the education programs, we have national level events. We have the brand excellence to recognize the brands. And also we have the IFEs to again to recognize to measure the effectiveness of advertising. And also we have NESCO again to recognize the salespeople. Then we have the People's Awards. From a sample, we again recognize different songs, brands, and then different TV programs. So you can see on the screen also, these are our national level events. And also we have the Slim Digis, the national level again to recognize the digital efforts of the companies. And also we are proud to say few years back we completed our 50th anniversary. So with that we started the Restart Sri Lanka. So you can see these are our national level events. Like you can go to the next slide. So other than the national level events, we have different education programs as well. So today you all have joined the for the MBA, and also you can see the affiliations we have with the Prime Minister's office. With the 50th anniversary, we restart Sri Lanka, and also we are a tuition center for CIM, Chartered Institute of Marketing, and also we are a member of Asia Marketing Federation, which represents 18 countries. And also we are a member of we have affiliated with DMI, Digital Marketing Institute. So when you complete your digital qualifications, you can get the DMI membership as well, and EFC, OPA, FCCISL, and also National Chamber of Commerce. And for the MBA, which you all have joined, we have partnered with Glendale Exam University. So you can see the affiliations we have as an institute. Yes, Lahir, we can go to the next slide. So other than, as I mentioned, Slim, not only the education, we have the membership also. So once you complete your postgraduate qualifications, you will be able to get the Slim membership, because we have different categories: associate membership, then we have ordinary membership, then we have certified. So you will be able to, with the experience and the qualifications, you will be able to get the membership also. And also, as I mentioned, the events, then Restart Sri Lanka. Also, we have a training arm, which we do customized programs, and also we bring international speakers, because if you go to another country, it will be very expensive to listen to these speakers. So a few years back, we brought down Professor Philip Kotler, Ron Kaufman. So we bring these speakers, and then you will be able to, as students, participate for these programs with a very nominal fee. So you can see Slim is not only an education institute. So that's why we call it the Marketing Mahagedara. So we have different pillars, from education to events to trainings. Lahir, you can go to the next slide. So other than the MBA program, we have 18 education programs in the portfolio. You can see few of the programs. We have professional certificate in marketing, and also we have it in Sinhala and Tamil. And also, if anybody is interested in the digital, we have the certificate in digital. And if anybody is interested in the brand management, we have the brand management, which is with a practical launch. And also the postgraduate, which most of you all have done. And also we have, for the salespeople, we have the national sales management, then services marketing, pharma marketing, then the diploma in digital marketing. For the entrepreneurs, entrepreneurial marketing, and also we are a study center for Chartered Institute of Marketing UK also, and our MBA Glendale Exam University with the university, and also certified professional marketer, which is a stated qualification. And also we have another program which we introduced recently called data-driven marketing. So you can see our portfolio. So with different products, from sales to services marketing to entrepreneurial marketing. So all these programs are offered in Slim. So that is actually the background of education. And also we have a lot of membership benefits as well. Lahir, you can go to the next slide. So why I mentioned this is because now you all have completed your postgraduate qualifications, right? So these are few of the membership benefits that we have. We have a very active Toastmasters club for the public speaking and the leadership skills. And also we organize evening meetings, networking nights, because we bring renowned marketers who have started from sales and marketing, who had gone up to the CEO director level to share their experience. So you all also are welcome when these events are taking place. So that is the background of SLIM. So what I want to mention is today, now this is the first day of the MBA. So after your education, you all can actually join the other actually the maybe the event committees. You all may forward your CVs, and then you will get the opportunity to contribute for those events as well, and also you will be able to take the membership. And also I would like to wish all of you to finish the MBA successfully, and hope to see all of you at the graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mehiruni, for that wonderful welcome. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, let us now move on with the proceedings of today's event. And next up, to address this gathering, I would like to welcome a special guest representing Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. He's an experienced chief executive officer in the education sector with a history of working in a diverse range of industries, including FMCG, credit cards, IT, insurance, etc. He started his corporate journey as a sales supervisor and climbed the corporate ladder to become the chief executive officer of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Having completed his education at Royal College, he completed his MBA at the University of Sri Javardhanapura, and he holds several professional qualifications, including qualifications from Chartered Institute of Marketing and from the Institute of Certified Management Accountants at Australia as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Sanath Senanayake, Chief Executive Officer, Executive Director, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Thank you, MC. Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. It's indeed my pleasure to deliver a special message today at the open day of the MBA. I think I don't need to, and I not the intention to go into details about SLIM, because you needed a very comprehensive, gave an overview of what we are and who we are when we started, what we currently have, the type of products and the portfolio. So my intention is just to take you through some of my experiences as well, and then perhaps the situation right now that we are in today. When we first was looking for a MBA, for those who have actually completed the postgraduate diploma in marketing management and even CIM, we have been talking to several universities in the UK, and then primarily to universities in the UK for the simple reason that, I mean, once we've been a colony of UK, so we still have some inclination to obtain the qualification.
It looks like there's a connection issue with Mr. Sanath Senanayake. So we'll wait for a few minutes to see whether he can join back with us. There was a small technical error from his side, and we will join this open day.
I think I'm back. I'm so sorry. This is one of the inherent issues that I face where I live. There are weak signals, unfortunately. So I wish to keep my video off. Can I be heard?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Thank you. So I think Mihani gave a very comprehensive overview of who we are and what we are. So therefore, I don't intend to go in there. However, that when we were looking for a MBA to recognize our qualifications, particularly the postgraduate diploma in marketing management, we came across this university, Wrexham Glyndŵr University in the UK, which had a kind of similar curriculum of that we offer at postgraduate diploma in marketing management, and somewhat similar to the CIM UK. So after several discussions, several meetings, then we actually were able to convince the Wrexham Glyndŵr University for the simple fact that these qualifications, the content is somewhat similar, able to convince them to accredit the postgraduate diploma in marketing management as well as the CIM qualifications. So consequently, they have exempted many of the subjects, and you only have to do the research and research perhaps methodologies, and then except for CIM, where the CIM curriculum doesn't carry any finance modules, so therefore those who have completed the CIM qualifications will have to do the finance module. But with that, I think it's the shortest route available for an MBA in the country right now. When you do your dissertation and research methodologies, I guess, you would be awarded the MBA. So we are actually in a fast-paced world, so dynamic, and it's evolving every time. If you take simple examples like the comic tabloids that we had when I was schooling, in particular, there were flying bikes, motorbicycles, and I never thought at that point in time that would be a reality someday. But today we see Hoover bikes in the world, and then particularly the Dubai police has Hoover bikes. So things have evolved. As I speak, there is a lot of research which happens across the world, and things will evolve. And then we need to, since it's a fast-paced world, we also need to keep a tab of what's happening, and we just simply don't have the time to waste in gaining our qualifications. So this is what we realized, I think, to bring in a top of MBA so that you all can gain the best out of it. It's pointless actually doing the same subjects that you all have already gone through. Doesn't make sense at all. So you have studied this, and the rest is actually can be done in a shorter period of time and obtain your MBA. So this is what we wanted our students to gain, and also realize our postgraduate diploma in marketing management is somewhat equivalent to an MBA, and it's rich in content. So we are all in a troubled times, and there is a recession looming world over, not only in Sri Lanka, but the country is currently in doldrums, and we face a lot of challenges today. The organizations to the government to the individuals face a lot of challenges. And in this backdrop, I think there are a lot of people who try to leave the country, unfortunately. I mean, you can't blame them, but at the same time, we being the benefactors of free education in the country, we also have some kind of obligation towards the nation. So I think it is you can actually make a difference in the country. And if all of us leave the country, I don't think this country can be ever resurrected. So we need your help. We need your support. We want you to be there and support the nation to come up, because it's actually, after all, it is who we will either suffer or benefit. So, I mean, for personal benefits, we may sometimes leave the country, but we're leaving our loved ones behind, because we might not be able to take everyone up there. So one fraction of the society will anyway suffer being here, but actually with erudite professionals, I think we should be able to focus and then also bring this country to a standard that is acceptable to live. Because today I can remember when we were schooling, it was a developing nation, and then when we started working, it was a developing nation. And today, maybe when I'm about to retire, it's a bankrupt country. So I don't know where this is going, but it's pointless blaming the legislators, the policymakers sometimes, because we have to see that we will move on and then have a better life in this country. So there is a responsibility bestowed upon you to see that you all do your best to have a better life. So now in this country, I know the small and medium enterprises, perhaps you perhaps represent those organizations, contribute about 52% of the GDP, and those enterprises are, in fact, 75% of the enterprises are SMEs. And so 20% of the exports happen through these SMEs. So these are actually important. And sometimes you too may decide to be an entrepreneur yourself, because there are plethora of opportunities which are available, because we sit on a gold mine. It's just that we have not harnessed all of those. We have not get the best or the best out of what is available in this country. So there are plenty of opportunities. I don't want to quote examples which actually got the best out of such situations world over. Of course, you know about different, say, the Airbnbs to business sometimes around tourism. And although the pandemic costs about $2 to $4 trillion worldwide, I think there are certain opportunities presented for us to develop our own. For example, in Sri Lanka, now that we don't have much of imports happening, I think that itself is a blessing in disguise, so the industries can develop themselves. So this MBA aspirants, I'm sure, is a segment where I actually can contribute to this country to prosper. So we've gone a long way, and for the last 75 years, I think Sri Lanka has been trying to elevate its stature, but unfortunately, due to numerous reasons, it is still at the same level that we were in. Currently, I think this is a very short program and top-up MBA. So I think we Sri Lankans, I remember Mini was talking about, and to see you all at the graduation. Since it's a very small program, I think you all can complete this, because we Sri Lankans are famous for starting but not completing. But your segment is certainly a different segment altogether. I'm appreciative of the fact that you all have completed certain qualifications and then embarking on this MBA. When I started my second MBA at Japura, it was very challenging. And I mean, unlike in this instance, you have 1 or 2 subjects. I think if I remember right, I had about 17 different subjects spanned over a period of 1.5 years, but ended up doing it for 2 years with numerous problems in the university system. So then we go through the course material, and you sit for your examinations. You have group assignments, individual assignments, numerous things. But see, when you are a student, and then when you qualified from a program, there are a lot to gain from that. So there are many benefits when you be an MBA. But the most important thing that I gained, say, after a while, I did not remember some of these subjects that were taught, and then it just sets, except for the fact that I still apply some other learnings that I had from the MBA. I think so. What I would urge is for you to at least, you might not remember everything that you learn, but if you can at least practice some of these things in your respective organizations, I think you'll be a winner someday, because this is not merely to gain a few letters after your name, just the qualification, but the intention is also for you to practice it so that you will actually be a better person in the organization and subsequently in the society as well. So that there are a lot of opportunities presented. You'll have numerous job opportunities coming your way. You develop your skills. So then you obviously will have career advancement, and you'll be sort of brushing your shoulders with those MBAs and perhaps those who have a doctorate. So there's personal development. There are plethora of opportunities for you to develop yourself and to climb up the ladder. But one of the biggest things that I gained was actually the network. The nexus that you have or you gain through these qualifications is enormous. So even today, my best friends are, apart from my school friends, best friends are from the MBA. So we are very close. We have a very knitted environment, and we meet regularly. So that's a kind of a benefit that you receive from, apart from being an academic and then learning all these theories and the practices that you can actually implement. So it's important that you engage and yourself in a structured learning for a number of reasons. One is being that you get a certificate so that you can present it and prove that you are an MBA, that you have learned it, quite besides being able to acquire knowledge from different other sources. Now, say something that we have to keep up is the knowledge. Knowledge is required at this moment in time, and you're assessed based on what you offer and how you practice and how you your efficiency. So as you go along, just because that you are an MBA doesn't mean that you can relax yourself. You need to update your knowledge on a very regular basis, on a daily basis. Now, when you say a library, when I say a library, what comes into your mind perhaps is, in a structured library where you have books and so on. In a dwelling where you have, or a hall, or a building where you have books, magazines, and various other resources. But we have moved on. We have actually evolved ourselves from what it used to be a conventional library. Today, the latest library in the world is the human library, where you walking into a premises and you will talk to another specialist and gain that tacit knowledge. That is very important to obtain the tacit knowledge where actually the books cannot teach you sometimes. So the newest, the latest library today is the human library. So you can see how this has been evolving over a period of time, and then there are requirements over time. So it's important that you gain your knowledge, and while you acquire structured qualifications, because which are required when you even go for an interview or to gain or to get a new job, you need these. And perhaps, if you're looking for migration, even for that, you will still need the certificate. This particular qualification is West recognized and then UGC recognized. So it's something that you can still consider, but I would urge you to see what you can actually give back to the country to see that this country will prosper someday. So I think with that, I like to conclude, but I would like to reiterate something that Mihir mentioned, is the fact that, when you become a student of Sri Lankan Institute of Marketing, it's a journey. You don't just complete a qualification and move out. And we being not-for-profit organization, as well as is actually an organization run by some professionals in the honorary capacity. So this organization does not belong to anyone. So whatever that we earn, that we plow it back to the operation to see that we also do justice to the society, the marketing fraternity. So there are a lot of events, activities that you as an individual can involve yourself. So I would invite you to engage yourself in numerous activities that we do, and then start your journey, because when you become a member of the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, it's lifelong. So let me wish you all the very best. And also, we should thank the resource personnel of this program, particularly Dr. Isuru Manawadu from Jawadharpur University. So thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that wonderful speech. And next up, ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. Sanath Senanayake mentioned, next up we have the lecturer's message coming up, and we have a very special personality joining with us for this open day in Masters in Business Administration in Marketing. He's an experienced associate consultant, a lecturer, and a resource person with over 15 years of experience in both educational and consultancy services. He completed his bachelor's at the University of Sri Jawadharpur in accounting, and currently he holds a PhD in accounting as well. And currently, ladies and gentlemen, he's a senior lecturer at the University of Sri Jawadharpur and also one of our lecturers here at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Isuru Manawadu, Senior Lecturer, Faculty of Management Studies and Commerce at the University of Sri Jawadharpur.
Right. Thank you for nice explanation or introduction. Yes. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Yes. First, I would like to welcome you all for this MBA Open Day program. And I would like to thank for inviting me for this special event. Say a few words regarding the importance of MBA program as well as the course program outline. First, to begin with, I would like to emphasize the importance of doing MBA program. Why people are doing MBA? There are a few reasons. The first one I would like to emphasize for promotions. The second one, knowledge enhancement. Then third one, thinking enhancement and skills enhancement. So let me begin with the first one, the promotion. Currently, you are working in, the different stages in an organization, maybe middle layer, maybe top layer in an organization. So in order to climb up in the career ladder, so you have to have set of skills, set of thinking, right? So by doing MBA, you could enhance that requirement. Okay, so once you complete an MBA, you could definitely improve your skills, thinking, and knowledge. When it comes to, I pointed out those four as reasons for doing MBA. First one, the promotions in an organization. Second one, improving the knowledge, and next one, improving the skills, and next one, improving the thinking. So when it comes to knowledge is everywhere. So when we Google, we can get the knowledge. But what is the most important thing? Important thing is convert that knowledge into thinking and skills. So that's need to be inculcated in ourselves. The knowledge is everywhere, but that knowledge need to be realized when it comes to the application of that. So when you are doing MBAs, you could enhance that skill, that ability. The knowledge need to be realized in skills and thinking. So let me give an example. When it comes to an organization, you have to have holistic the view of the organization, because now the organizations are performing in very, very competitive environment. For that, the strategic decisions need to be taken by the top management. So in order to take decisions, information is required. Who will be providing the information? Information will be provided by the managers. Then based on those information, the top management will take decisions. So now you are doing MBAs now, you are going to do MBA, right? So through that, you would be contributing to the top management's decision-making process. So that's another importance of doing MBA, right? So in summary, I already emphasized the promotion, so that it leads to climb up in the career ladder, because currently you are working in middle layer, but once you get the promotion, once you get the qualification, you can climb up in the career ladder. Then, as I mentioned earlier, the knowledge enhancement, skills enhancement, and thinking enhancement would be useful for decision making, right? You would be contributing. When you get the promotion, you are contributing to the enhancement of the organization. So you have to have that skill set, right? And so when it comes to this knowledge and the skills and thinking enhancement process, you have to have a set of subjects to be completed in this MBA program. Particularly, there are 2 course modules. First one, financial insight and business intelligence. So I would be doing that particular lecture. So there are around 10 lectures throughout the semester. So I would be explaining the importance of finance aspect, right? So second one, dissertation. So when it comes to dissertation, you are very curious. I know you are curious on that. Dissertation is an independent study, right? That's more or less towards to marketing discipline. So there are unsolved problems in marketing discipline. So you can identify problems and you can give the solution with the guidance of a supervisor. So you would be allocated supervisors. So with the guidance of the supervisors, you can find the solution for that identified problem. So you can conclude in the sense you can write a very nice dissertation. The minimum word, if I'm not mistaken, 18,000 words. So that's called dissertation. So that's the course module in this MBA program. So when you are doing that dissertation, you'd be able to enhance your skills and thinking. Why I'm saying so? That's an independent study. So you need to identify problem and you need to find out the solution in scientific way. In that particular dissertation, it consists of many sectors, many sections in the dissertation. First one, introduction, then literature review, then you have to have proper scientific methodology, then analysis, then after that, discussion and conclusion. In the discussion and conclusion, you could include implication of the study. Implication in the sense, how you contribute the finding to the society. Because as I mentioned earlier, you should identify the prevailing problem in the, maybe for an instance, you would be identifying problem in marketing domain. Then through the scientific approach, you are going to solve that issue. So through that, you can contribute to the society, literature, or else policymakers. So policymakers can take decisions on your research. So that's really, really important to do, to complete such a dissertation in successful manner. When it comes to dissertation, I would like to emphasize the evaluation process as well. So basically, there are kind of assessments now. So I would like to emphasize the evaluation method of those 2 subjects. The first one, the financial insight and business intelligence subject, there are basically 2 assessments. Those are not on the spot, those are predetermined, preset assignments. You would be given all the guidelines and there are deadlines. So you need to complete set of reports and submit or no before the deadlines. So when you submit your reports, those reports would be sent through Turnitin software. Now, sometimes you are not aware about Turnitin software. That's a software to see the similarity, right? Because some people are copying and pasting on the reports. But so my advice is not to do that, because you need to write your own words, If you copy and paste something, and it would be, notified through the Turnitin software. Right? So please keep that in your mind as well, because that's very important. Not only for this assignments, the dissertation also, that's very, very important. Turnitin software will be used to see the similarity. If similarity index is going beyond the limit, then there is a problem. So please be mindful on that. You need to write your own words, because that should be written in scientific way. Because through that you would be improving your skills. And when it comes to thinking component, because I emphasize basically three things: knowledge, thinking, and skills. When it comes to thinking component, you would be enhancing your thinking component through financial insight and business intelligence course module, because that's more or less more towards thinking related subject. You need to use your brain. So basically those are the two aspects that I wanted to discuss with you all. First one, I emphasize the importance of following a MBA program. That's very important. As Mr. CEO said, there are many benefits that you can gain by following an MBA program. There are plenty of benefits. I emphasize few things. So knowledge enhancement, skills enhancement, thinking enhancement, as well as your promotions. Those things would be helpful for you to climb up in the career ladder in an organization. And in addition to that, as our CEO sir said, you can increase the networking, because when you participate lectures, you would find many friends in different capacities in different organizations. So that's creates a lot of benefits, lot of opportunities for you to climb up in your career ladder. So that's another benefit of doing MBA program, particularly in SLIM. That's one of a very prestige institute in marketing discipline. So you are going to be, member in the sense, active participant in this prestige institute that is SLIM. So with that note, I would like to congratulate everyone. So I hope you would be selecting this very important MBA program. So only 6 months available, only 6 months investment, 6 months. So in that 6 months, you need to work hard, and you would be able to get the very important MBA degree qualification. Right? That's very important. You would be getting a lot of benefits once you complete this MBA program. And as a lecturer, I would like to emphasize participation of lectures. Very important. Very important, because in the lectures, we would be explaining a lot of things, and we would be sharing our experiences. So I did my PhD in University of Malaya, Malaysia, in accounting. My discipline is accounting and finance. So I registered there as a master student, Master of Philosophy, but I could complete the PhD. I extended that master's degree to a PhD with the requirement, all the requirements need to be fulfilled within the given time frame. So I could be able to do that. So even though I went to do a master, I came back with a PhD. So that's the so for that we have to have that commitment. So that's also a very important thing. So in order to get good things, you need to sacrifice. You have to have hard working, right? So I know you are very hardworking set of people. So you could improve your, as I mentioned earlier, you could improve your skills, thinking, and knowledge when you do this MBA program, for sure. Right. With that note, I would like to, wish you all the best for your future life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experience here with us today in this open day. So let us now move on with the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. So next up to deliver the program brief for today's Masters of Business Administration in Marketing, the open day, I would like to invite Ms. Ureshi Dias, Manager, International Business, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So thank you, Dr. Isuru, for providing an understanding of the expectation of this MBA. And today I will be giving you an overview of this qualification. This MBA is specialized in marketing, is awarded by Wrexham Glenville University in UK. The duration of the program will be 6 months. There are actually 4 entry criteria considered for this program. There will be 120 credits offered for SLIM PGDIP in marketing management, PGDIP in marketing from University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, and PGDIP in marketing management from University of Kelaniya, whereas 100 credits are offered for postgraduate diploma in professional marketing offered by CIM UK. Moving on to our resource panel, there will be 2 lecturers taking you through the dissertation module. Professor Amila Jayaratna is the head of the Department of Marketing Management and University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, and Dr. Manesha Kudituakko is a visiting lecturer at University of Sri Jayawardhanapura and Moratuwa. And you have already met Dr. Isuru Mahanawada, who will be taking you through the finance module. Now let's look at the program outline. Here, I need to specify that the students who are entering from SLIM PGDIP, PGDIP Kelaniya and PGDIP Japura, they will have to undertake only one module, which is the dissertation module of 18,000 words. From the dissertation module, the students are expected to carry out an independent research on a topic directly related to marketing based on the company of their choice. And you will gain the knowledge and expertise to conduct this research through the taught elements of the program, and you will be allocated supervisors to guide you and develop your research. So I guess Dr. Isuru also pointed out on the facts that what is included in a dissertation, the research questions, literature review, research methodology, research findings, and the interpretation of the research findings, followed by conclusions, strategic recommendations, and areas for further research. Moving on to the students who are coming from CIM. So the others have to do only the dissertation, which is one module, but because of the fact that this finance syllabus is not covered entirely in CIM, the CIM students coming in through CIM has to do 2 modules, which is the dissertation as well as the finance module, which is named as Financial Insights and Business Intelligence. So the finance module will develop the students' ability to gain financial insights within the corporate world. And there are 2 assessments that you need to do. So each assessment will carry out 2,000 words with a weightage of 50-50 for the overall grade. All assessments are actually subject to electronic submissions. So you will be provided portal access for this purpose to submit your assessments. Through this portal, you will be given the Turnitin access. Since your the assessments are subject to similarity index, you're expected to maintain a value below 24%. So you will be provided a module specification with further details about the learning outcomes and the details of the assessments for both modules through your MBA coordinator. So please, I urge you to all to read through it, get a deeper understanding of the expectation of the program. And I hope by now you have all received a general understanding of this program. Your MBA lecturers and coordinator will support you and guide you through this program for the next 6 months. And I wish you all the best for a successful academic journey with SLIM. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hureshi, for that introduction about the MBA in Marketing offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we would like to conclude today's session. So, once again, there's a small reminder from the organizing committee from Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. So, your first session of this MBA will commence at 12 p.m. today. And I think you all have received your links for that session as well. So you can join with the session at 12. So with that, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank all the distinguished guests who came here today. Amidst all the busy schedules, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Isuru Manavadu, the senior lecturer, and Mr. Sanath Senanayake, the Chief Executive Officer and Executive Director of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, Ms. Mihirini Fonseca, Deputy General Manager, Business Development, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and Ms. Hureshi is the Manager, International Business at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing as well. And also, I would like to thank all the participants who committed themselves to participate in this open day, and I would like to wish you all the very best for the future of you as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you and have a good day.